Okay, it's been a couple weeks, but last time I think we were mostly just exploring different sections of a lot of the north side of the Dead Wedding area. You came in from the north, explored a little bit near Cronia, going past the expanding paper and past the giant heads, and you've come up through near the, I think the, let me check who's nearby. Oh, that's the bar. Came up through the bar. And now you are here, which is a Vineway access area with access to a couple different places. There's, I believe, 3 different vines you can climb to get to different places, as well as a couple doors. The door to the right you have not really been in yet, I don't think.
I think we
This one?
looked in and saw that it was like I have it labeled as collapsed floor into night sky, and then we noped and turned around.
Yes, the floor is pretty collapsed, but there's bamboo scaffolding precariously perched to give you access to the other side of the room. And I believe you know the door to the south is towards the trapped fairy lady and the shark who keeps her, kind of.
But we already went that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we kill the shark or did he go away again?
No. What
Because I
happened?
think
We
we fought
went
it.
in, aggroed him, like first round. I don't remember if anyone else acted, but I put down spike growth. He didn't try to cross it, and then we just turned and walked back out.
Oh yeah, he was just like screaming, "I hate you," as you guys just left.
Very mature. Okay. So, despite how tempting it sounds to fall into the sky, um, maybe we should try one of these vines first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna try to climb this one to see where it leads.
Just so I can be consistent on my end, I will label these here. So you want to go on the bottom left one?
Yep, that one.
That leads to a very similar room. It looks like it's got the same kind of architecture with vines growing in it. I think you've seen this room before. Let me check. Yeah, you've seen this room before. And it is essentially the same room that's 2 doors to the left of here. So it's the second vine room.
All right.
Huh.
Can we tell if it's the exact same room or just a very similar looking one?
You can see like your own footprints and stuff to know that you were there recently.
Okay.
I know I
Well,
shouldn't be surprised, but it doesn't really make much sense that it's going back there.
I mean, it means we don't have to deal with those etheric remora, and that's fine by me.
That is true. Let's see. So that's a no. And let's try this one then.
This room architecture is much different. You can tell it's a lot farther away from the dirt all over the floor and the flowers that are kind of growing out of control here. You would guess this room is somewhere inside the gardens. This room also has, in addition to a couple doorways you can see, it also has several places where more vines are growing into holes in the ceiling. It's very similar to what you are now. So this is another. This is, you kind of get the sense that this is kind of like a vine highway for fast transversal to several different points inside the maze.
You really struggled there not saying fast travel.
Yeah. But I don't think you've been on this side of the garden, so you would not immediately recognize what you see here. You hear a loud laughing coming from somewhere nearby.
Like inside the room or
Not
near?
inside the room that you can see, but it is a cackling, mad laughter from very close.
To clarify, very close to the room Bagor's peeking into, or the room that we're starting in?
The room that you're peeking into.
Okay. Just what I thought, but want to make sure.
Okay, something really creepy is going on, or there's a very, very good comedian nearby. Do you want to check the other one before we go through this?
I'll go and scurry up the other one.
I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if that laughter stops or if somebody comes or something.
This is another similar room with dirt floor and vines growing everywhere, with several holes in the ceiling to allow vine access, and a couple doorways. But also inside this room, you can see 3 chameleon women waiting in ambush. I believe you've seen something like this before. They're waiting, looking through one of the doorways, waiting for someone.
All right. And can I tell if it's the exact same as last time, or?
Were you the one that saw it last time?
I don't remember. I don't remember who saw it last time. That was very early on, I think.
No, I think that was you because we were under the effect of the what's the name?
Yeah, I think
The sensors.
Yeah, I think both of us climbed vines, but I don't remember which of us saw which room.
Well, this would be the same one.
Let me check my notes 1 sec. Left and center, go to the gardens. In the center vine. No, I'm the one that saw that.
That's impressively detailed notes.
I kind of have them in order. Who does, like, Whenever somebody does something fun, I just write it. Because I see over here that the ones to the sides were the first ones we checked, and then I checked the one in the middle. Well, Ovak was in the corner doing nothing. No, not doing nothing. He was under something with imagination I have over here.
Oh yeah, it was probably high on some. What is the effects of something?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I saw them, but you didn't.
Yeah. So, but I remember your description, so I'll climb back down, and when we're both down, I'll tell the others that I saw something very similar to what you did that time with the chameleon woman up there.
So they're waiting in ambush, not the entrance that we're looking through, but in another entrance to that room.
That's my understanding. I'm gonna go ahead and connect the map up, even if we don't technically know in character, just to simplify things. So, discussion of which one we would want to go to. Athos is leaning towards ambushing the ambushing chameleon woman because the dyad of people lying in wait to ambush who knows what does not sit well with him.
But we can ambush the ambushers.
Yeah. Yes, that is in fact what Athos is suggesting. I'm suggesting, whichever.
Yeah, perfect. I concur.
And
So
now,
what's
unlike the
Rigor's-
first time,
Yeah.
we are aware that they are not particularly nice people, considering that they raided the village. Same species. So
Wow. Wow.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are two sides to this. I mean,
true.
did
they
you
are
just,
very weird people.
That was out of character, alright.
did you just base a whole culture off of the actions of a couple of these creatures?
Well, more than a couple. And
Wow.
it's more I'm judging the actions of a culture by the actions that culture has taken.
These might be nice people. We don't know. Maybe they're throwing a surprise party. And just waiting for the person to come in.
With spears.
Yeah. It might be part of their culture.
Extreme hide and seek.
Okay, if that
see.
is your plan,
Yeah.
For order suggestions, because presumably we can only climb the vines one at a time.
Probably.
Since I'm the stealthiest, I'd probably go first because I had the best chance of getting in unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
Then Pugor because he's melee, and then
Then I'll go last, yeah.
Morgan. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I guess I'm going to start with the stealth check.
yeah, all three of you roll stealth first.
Oof.
And we will see how this plays out.
Wow. No.
Sorry, it can get worse.
And I'm going to try
Oh,
to
shit!
decide what I'm in.
Oh!
You sure about that?
Fucking stealth wizard here.
Though this might be a little bit more complicated than usual, because if I remember right, between the three of us, we have one person with spells left. Maybe. Castings left, I should say.
Let me check.
I have a couple.
Oh, you do? Alright.
I have a
I'm
few.
misremembering now.
I still have, I think, all my level 1 slots left.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out of the big ones, but I still have level 1 and 2.
And I also have my sorcery points that I can convert into slots if I need them.
Okay, Athos, you get to drop down first, and you can take a surprise round.
Alright. I imagine they'd notice Bigor, right when he gets to the top or something.
Possibly.
Alright. I don't know what their surprise. I'll just. Would I have 2 shots or 3 for this first round? I should probably take the first round bonuses on this one, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'm gonna shoot the one on the right side, on the theory that even in this small room, that's closest to blocking off the
Damn.
entrance.
I'm a speed wizard today. Dang.
So 20, 28, 25 with advantage against people who haven't acted yet.
You want one shot on each, or?
No, I'm gonna
Just
down.
headshot them all.
No, just all 3 at the person on the right.
Okay, it does take all 3 arrows to take the first one down.
Yeah. So, without Mark, it does noticeably decrease the damage. Also, those rolls are not great.
668. Is that minimum?
No, that's a 2, 2, and 4.
Out of 8.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
We'll say Morgan can also act, and because of the low stealth roll, Bagor will skip the surprise round, but he'll still get to go before any of them go. So I guess now the time's kind of weird, but I think Morgan might go twice.
Yeah, I'm probably falling down to the floor. What?
Speed wizard. How many? How much of an action is it to actually be climbing up the? Like would I be here when I'm starting acting?
Yeah, you could just start there.
Yeah. Okay. So I get one shot, one opportunity.
You'll probably have 2 turns, so if you want to set yourself up, you can.
Let's magic missile. Yeah. The middle one. Yeah.
At level 1?
Yep.
Okay, that's 15 damage.
5 damage.
Well, you shoot 3 missiles at level 1.
Oh, right. They used all the same
Yeah,
score?
you roll the damage once.
Okay.
Now they're starting to see that they're being taken, so they start turning around and arming themselves against you. And I guess now surprise round is over, so we start at the top of initiative with Morgan.
Let's do that again. Magic missile onto the same person. Ooh.
9 damage takes him out.
Nice.
As they slam into him, and well, I guess her. She falls down. Athos.
All right. I guess I'll shoot twice at the remaining. I looked at the wording. I'm pretty sure I don't get advantage. It specifically says on my first turn, so that's 11 and 21.
1 will hit.
Everyone's got to roll sometimes.
Bagor.
Weren't there 3 of you first? I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna slash at it with my sword. I'm gonna be like, sorry, nothing personal. 8.
Yeah, 8 damage for sure. Definitely hits. But she is still up. She is unhappy with how things are going. She's going to try and run and hide with her camouflage. So you'll get an opportunity attack, Bagor.
Yay! I do something.
Oh,
Did I
that
hit?
hits, and she is. Oh, you take out her hamstrings as she runs in.
No, that's how you do a surprise round. Wait, that's how you do a ambush. That's what I was trying to say.
Yes, you deal with surprise rounds with by ambush.
Yes.
I know I said it wasn't personal, but that felt kind of personal. Did we do something bad?
Well, they have attacked us before.
I don't think that we should care about morality at this point.
I guess so.
I mean, morality is still a concern, just not against necessarily the biggest against people we know are fairly aggressive, especially in this place.
True. Well, let's go looting.
This room has 1 open doorway and several vine accesses. 4 different vines to climb.
So it has more vines.
That's 4, including the one we came up.
Yes.
Well, including the 2 we know about, I should say.
1 sec.
The doorway to the north leads to a long hallway. With strange shapes that you are hard to make out exactly what's going on, but they are pretty horrifying to look at.
So wait, what? So they're pretty horrifying. What are these again?
There's a long hallway to the north, and it's occupied by several different figures. They don't appear to be moving. They could look like art pieces somewhat, but they're kind of just it's hard to tell from a distance. You'd have to get closer.
Do they look like living, or is it too hard to say?
It's just something about them just like makes you uneasy.
Mm-hmm.
Does the hallway itself have the same aesthetic as anywhere we've been that we know of?
There's definitely growth everywhere. This is very familiar to those that have been in the gardens.
Okay.
I'm getting the vibes of that little creepy toy from Goosebumps from them. Okay, before we go there, I want to try these vines to see if they take us somewhere else.
Yeah. I'll look up whichever one he's not.
Yeah, there's you would recognize the ones that take you back into the two wedding rooms that you know. You would also see one that takes you to one of the other gardens Vineway accesses, and you would also see one that leads to a room that has extremely large yellow crowned rose growing to about the size of a tree in it. Somewhere in the gardens.
Okay, so Rose, the wedding room. That's kind of far from here.
I think you meant the two.
The two Vineway access rooms that you've encountered in the wedding
Oh,
area.
okay. Okay.
Does the just out of paranoia's sake, because that's the thing I do apparently. Does the rose tree seem to have in the room seem to have the same sort of orchid men in it that the other that we've seen before?
You don't see any right away.
All right. It's just for some reason that room is reminding me of the room with the soulless woman in the tree and the orchids, which is why I asked.
Well, it's been a while. I'm not too keen on the rose. A lot of plants have tried to kill us already. But
Yeah.
the mannequins, the things, the people over here feel kind of creepy. So that's also a weird thing.
I wouldn't be surprised, though I obviously don't know, if that hallway is somewhere near the room with the weird faces in it with the vines and the door we can open.
But this hallway still feels like it's on the gardens, right? Like
Yes.
we haven't left the area.
Right.
Well, I'm out of juice. Where do we go?
I mean, I guess our two options are to basically choose a new location to start exploring from, or keep trying to build a map of all these binary access rooms.
But that's gonna take forever.
Potentially, or there could be just be like 6 of them. I don't think that's the
That
case,
too.
but it could be. Though I will agree, I'm not particularly in the mood to keep exploring the same room, different iterations of the same room.
We're all gonna be Scooby-Dooing our way, opening doors like, hi!
Just through the corridor.
Yeah, basically.
So these rooms all look the same? There's nothing distinctive about them?
The Vineway access room.
Yeah.
The ones that have the same architecture are a little bit hard to differentiate at a glance, but like the architecture between here and the room that you came from are pretty easy to tell the difference.
Sure. Oh, I mean, there are other places for us to go, right? If you don't want to walk through these fine places. If we don't wander around the vine rooms, then where should we go then?
There's still that hallway, or we can give it a try to the sky room, the one with the falling floor.
Oh yeah, that one. That one sounds fun.
Says the person with featherfall.
I'm not sure if I do. I think I do. I might. We'll find out.
Hopefully not the hard way.
No, but I have more earth, so maybe if I'm fast enough, I can make I can make the ground dirt. Yeah.
All right, we can try that. I'm up for it.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
okay.
give it a go.
So climbing back up to the Vineway that you came from in order to go towards the bamboo scaffolding room.
Yep. It's probably a good thing I've not been actually tracking the paper and ink usage for making this map, because I'm pretty sure I would have used more than the 20 pieces of paper I started with.
Probably. It'd be pretty crazy. This room is actually very small, so it's easy enough to cross it as long as you have enough time and patience.
All right. I'm going to get out my grappling hook and attach like a 100 feet of rope to it and have it out and ready just in case.
Yes, rope. The solution to all these problems.
Rope is the single most useful tool.
Okay.
I'm also gonna be casting resistance on anyone that's moving in this room.
Well,
Yeah, how hard is this?
how
hard
are
is it
you
going to be
proceeding through?
first? Carefully.
Yeah, Athos is perfectly content taking his time. He's small, like he's not particularly afraid of heights, but things still seem further away when you're small.
I'm most definitely going last. I don't want to be the first one here.
And glances down definitely make you feel even more small because it's just kind of like looking into the infinite. But you guys actually just slowly walk. The scaffolding made of bamboo is a little bit wobbly, but you make it across without any issues.
At any sign of something going wrong, I'm casting resistance on myself.
I told you that everything would be fine.
A machine gun of resistance, like.
Unfortunately, it appears like your journey is not yet over.
Oh?
there is a larger room. It appears the floor is the same spacey, infinite material, and now there is rickety plyboard over nailed planks with joists connecting it to the wall sides.
Athos will glance the others and like, this is just going to keep going, isn't it?
Maybe not. We don't know yet.
Dear God, let's not make it go on forever. I'm glued to the ground, just in case.
How rickety are the rickety boards?
Pretty sketchy.
Can I test it by putting a bit of weight on it?
It doesn't collapse.
What are the walls like here?
The walls are seem to be kind of plain stone dungeony. Do you proceed this one the same way as before?
Yeah.
What are the walls made out of?
It's kind of like generic dungeony stonework.
Dungeony walls. Is there anything on the walls?
Do not appear to be any markings at all.
So, is the light coming from the void?
Not much. It's more of like a single lantern in a couple of the platforms just sitting on the ground.
Huh.
Like regular
Okay.
lanterns?
Yeah, oil lanterns.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun, thinking, inspiring.
I say that we go. we go ahead, full steam ahead. We can tie each other with rope if you want.
Yes, please.
Yes.
That will matter.
Yeah, tied rope to each other, definitely. And Athos will definitely make a point of mention the others, like, please don't knock those lanterns over.
Can I pick one of the lanterns up while we go past one?
Sure.
Is it like a regular old lantern? Nothing special about it?
Yeah, it definitely appears to have been used a lot.
Okay. Can I hook it onto my belt or something?
It's a little large for that. It's more
So it's a bit
for
big.
walls or
Okay.
being held.
Okay. I take the lantern that was closest to me and I drop it into the void. How far down does it go before I stop seeing the speck of light? And how crude does Magol vomit at this point?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do. I'm not gonna be looking at that.
I'm pretty sure the answer to how far you can, the question of how far you see that fall is how good is your eyesight.
Yeah, it falls and falls until it kind of just blends in with the other stars, and you can't really tell if it's still there or what's going on with it.
Oh, it's not.
I'm dropping to all fours. I'm not walking on this. I'm gonna crawl. I'm so sorry.
I laugh to people and say, "Look, I made a new star."
Very funny. Can we go, please?
That,
I don't want to
yes, we
stay here.
probably should keep moving. Athos is, as we go along, Athos is also going to keep half an eye above us in case that somehow like loops back and falls
Okay.
from above.
Yep. We proceed forward.
I do also think it's been a while, so I'm gonna roll an encounter check, see if anything pops up.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
The other lantern that is sitting on one of the other platforms goes out, so it starts to appear pretty dark in here.
Oh, is that all? That's fine. By
No,
me.
it doesn't. No, 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 no. Oh,
Okay,
thank God. I think I can turn it on with Druidcraft. I'm gonna try.
Oh, you're gonna try to relight the light?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in the dark in this place.
Do you have dark vision so you can see where the lamp was?
I have 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay, yes, you can relight it.
Wait, but if you have dark vision, then do you need to have it lit?
It's about the
It's
principle.
not a matter of need. I'm in panic right now.
I'm wondering,
Nope.
how much control do I have over my magic? With because I can do a firebolt, but I could suspend a firebolt in my hand to make light.
No. It's a much more firebolt is a pretty wild, uncontrollable burst of fire energy.
Okay.
Firebolt's the cantrip one, right?
Yes.
I suppose then in theory, there's nothing stopping you from constantly launching them vertically upwards.
It'd be more like flashes of light rather than like a sustained one. Then
Yeah.
I can't make an illusion of light, can I? What would that even mean?
I think that's called casting the light spell.
Because I have.
I don't think minor illusion gives off light.
You can create a sound while you're screen.
This image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect.
Yeah, it doesn't make light around it.
What's this? You can make. It doesn't make light around it, right?
No.
But wait, does it make light internally? So if I
can make a picture of a light.
You can make it look like something is light, but it won't actually light anything
You can
up.
make the lantern look like a rock, but I don't know how that helps you.
Can I make the infinite void below us just look like a regular floor for Bagor? Is it big enough?
You can make it has to anything you make has to occupy a 5-foot square.
It has to be 5. Yeah, okay, that's not good enough. Okay, never mind. Let's continue on.
Yeah.
You guys do make it through.
Nice.
And
how many exits are there? Is it just one?
Just the one to the north.
Roll20 is acting weird. I try to move my little token up and the page goes down.
Okay, well, sorry I had to move you to a new page. Just as you guys were starting to place things.
I mean, I suppose Roll20 acting weird is nothing particularly new.
Possibly.
Okay, you come from the bottom. There's a large entrance to the left. A closed door to the north. And the ceiling, well, not really the ceiling, floating in the air are the remains of a floor. So I guess the floor is floating in this room instead of being. So you kind of got like interconnecting pieces of what used to be the floor floating all along the room.
I really don't like this place.
So, well, Athos will walk in, like, and just look around for a bit, and then as the others are following behind, and then look over to Morgan. So, Mr. Wizard Magey person, what's causing this?
Probably a collapse of the space-time continuum.
Athos will, like, well, I was expecting
what?
an answer just like magic.
I got a 12 in Arcana, so I'm going to say probably magic.
Yeah, well, that agrees with my estimation.
I'll tell you what's going on. Evil. Evil is going on. Can we make it out of here?
How big are the cracks between these pieces of the floor?
Probably like 2 or 3 feet.
Okay.
A bit of a hop for me, but a step for everyone else.
Are these like, are they stable though? Or are they floaty?
How would you like to test that?
I will put a bit of weight on the closest one and see if it holds my weight or if it goes down.
It seems to hold your weight and not go down, but kind of just the act of putting weight on it pushes it a little bit further away from the door.
Huh.
And it collides into one of the other 4 pieces as it knocks around.
Uh-huh.
It's bumper floor.
It sounds like fun. But
No,
I
it
hop onto the closest one.
I'm going to immediately follow before it goes further than I can jump.
Yeah, throw your tokens on.
Yep. Which way do we want to go?
Well, I have no way of knowing which way is going to be more this.
Probably both.
Probably.
The door to the north is actually a closed door, which you cannot see into. But you can see from that point to the left
Uh-huh.
is an extremely large room. In the center is a massive orrery overgrown with vines.
So no more floating floors in there.
Let me double check.
Please let there be ground on that.
Yeah, it looks like there's a floor in there.
Though, when we see it
There! Let's go there!
I agree, though perhaps for a slightly different reason.
Okay. Let's hop on over there.
I'm gonna cast resistance on my stuff before I move.
I'll have just each of you roll an easy acrobatics or athletics check.
How am I just noticing I don't have either of those?
Which one?
Either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. Got better athletics.
You guys managed to easily bound across the bouncing stones and make it to this massive, massive room. Completely overgrown with vines, it kind of like shivers as you approach, and like dust falls from it. You can tell it hasn't moved in a while, but it can't actually spin due to the vines completely covering it.
Yeah, but as we go in, Athos is going to tell the others, even before we can see that it won't move. It's like, right, no one changed the settings on this thing. And after, well, you get in the room and we'll untie each other. Or Athos will untie himself at least. And then go over to the central controlling bit and then just start making notes and trying to copy exactly its current settings.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drop to the floor next to Morgan. I'm gonna tell him, like, I think I can eventually fly. So I don't know, like, with my powers. I don't know what am I gonna do when that happens. I really don't like heights.
Fly really low, maybe?
Perfect. Perfect solution.
Is there an exit on this orrery? Because I
It's hard to
really
see
don't want to
through
go back.
the vines, but you can see one to the north.
Okay, let's see.
So as Athos is finishing up the copying, or however you want to describe it, he'll comment to Bigor, like, I'm thinking that just maybe this might be the solution to the other orrery we know about.
Did it? I don't know. I
It's a
got the
long
sense
shot,
that
yes.
yeah, I got the sense that it had to be like today or whatever day today is on the other one. So I don't know if this one like is gonna be affecting the other one. We can
That's
try.
entirely possible, but yeah, may as well try. Won't hurt anything. And it's better than randomly guessing.
Although I do not want to go back. So let's try that door over there. You said it was to the north?
Yeah, there is one door to the north.
I'm gonna walk up to it and check if it's open.
I will say that the solar system that this orrery displays is of a different solar system than the other one. So noting the locations of all the planets may not be as helpful as you thought.
Yeah. All right. I don't know the mechanisms well enough to say if they still have the same sort of central control thing, but I'm kind of interested in the central mechanism position as much as I am the actual position of everything.
The door to the north. Might have seen this before. I'm trying to find out for sure. Oh, because I'm reading the wrong page. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Might affect a few things, yeah.
The room to the north is full of dried funeral wreaths and condolence cards for someone called Rebecca S. They're all ancient and decayed.
Rebecca S.
Yes. Doesn't give her full last name.
That sounds really familiar for some reason.
There are also a couple more doors here.
Bagor. If I remember right, the endless paper, the self-writing endless paper room. The original note, I think Leaf read it. I don't recall exactly. But it started out as a letter to someone, if I remember right. But I didn't write down to whom. Did you happen to do so?
No, I don't have that one either. I was busy trying to keep Leaf alive at that time.
Just then, the name and situation seems really familiar to me for some reason, so I'm grasping at straws.
Yeah, and I don't have anything with Rebecca on my notes. I was checking maybe if any of the art pieces had something, but no.
Do we know who the wedding was for? I have the officiator listed, not the people of the dead wedding. Right.
I don't think so.
No, I don't have notes that we knew who was the wedding for.
All right. And that just seems like an obvious connection to me, but if we don't know for sure, then we don't know for sure.
You might have been able to find like wedding invites somewhere in the wedding. They would be Marquis Aeoli and Lady Torque.
Athos or
Yeah.
Morgan,
Hmm?
do any of these condolence notes have like the whole story on why are they giving condolence?
I don't remember.
I mean, we're in the room. Athos
Oh
is
yeah,
just
sorry.
going and glancing through.
I mean,
Oh, right.
we
I put on the
can
board
maybe
of
use
transcript.
this one.
Yeah.
Maybe we can use these ones for. I always forget Blue Lady at the beginning, because she wants like a story of someone in the maze, right?
These are all pretty superficial and pretty bland. They don't describe. They're not super descriptive because they don't necessarily want to remind somebody of the death. They just want to more express sadness and
I thought it could work. Well, that's a try.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure a trained investigator who took a bunch of time could pull something out of it, but we're not, and I don't think we want to take that time either.
Okay, so let's see. We're coming from the bottom left, right?
yes,
From over here.
the orrery is south.
I want to take a peek on this side, see if there's anyone alive around there.
This room is a ruin of collapsed expensive furniture and petty trinkets, and is occupied by. There's a doll sitting on some of the collapsed furniture.
Great.
So we got Annabelle. Any other choice? Okay, so I'm gonna try the top and check what we have over here as well.
These walls are bloodstained and carved and painted into strange, shifting lines. A mobile knot of distorted black and white lines in the shape of a person occupies this place.
Huh.
Is it like the other room? The other one with the lines and all of that?
I don't think you've seen anything like this before.
Okay.
Athos will take a peek in the right room after Igor leaves it. And does the doll there look particularly animate?
Yeah, it's kind of like kicking its feet off of the side of one of the furnitures, kind of just absent-mindedly.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
that was my assumption.
Out of character, I will never go into that room. But Bagor may be curious. Hmm.
When I look at it, is it magical in nature? The doll
It's an
I'm talking about?
animated doll.
You don't know.
You're pretty far away from it. You'd have to get closer.
I can't really move my token. Guys, I'm gonna reset roll 20 for a second. We'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll move closer to the doll.
Are you entering that room? Because if so, Athos is going to hide behind the corner here and get his bow out.
Yeah,
All right.
this is interesting. It's a moving doll. How does it work?
So do you enter the room?
Yep.
Are you trying to remain unnoticed? Or are you kind of just announcing
Nope.
yourself?
I do not try to be stealthy in the least.
Okay. She notices you,
Uh-huh.
and immediately she perks up. Says, "Well, hiya."
It can talk?
Yes.
Fascinating. What's 1 + 1?
Math? That's 2, I think.
It can do basic arithmetic. What's the square root of 25?
What's the square root?
Okay. That's about the limit of its math abilities. How many languages does it know?
You're boring.
I start speaking to it in Elven, saying, "Do you understand me?"
Whoa. Say that again.
Do you understand me?
You sound funny.
I'm gonna walk in slowly and be like, Morgan, you still alive?
Can I do an Arcana check to try to figure out how this doll is working? And anything I can find out about it?
Sure.
Just need my abundance of knowledge of 13 Arcana.
Also roll a perception.
Sure.
I know I'm hitting around the corner, but I'm going to roll a stealth check as well.
You can see this. There's something underneath the china masks that this doll is wearing.
Uh-huh. There's something underneath it?
Yeah, it's not. You don't think it's made of china. You think it has a china mask on top of it.
It has a mask on. So maybe like this is something pretending to be a doll?
You're not sure.
I am going to get up right next to it and going to attempt to pull off the mask.
She shrieks as you attempt this.
Uh-huh.
I mean, are you gonna like try to just like do it forcefully, or are you kind of just like slowly like seeing how she reacts?
I'll attempt to do it forcefully.
Okay, roll athletics. We'll do this like a grapple.
You got beat by a doll.
Stranger danger. Don't touch me.
But what's that underneath your mask?
My face?
No, your mask is the face. What's underneath that?
No, the mask is a mask. Under the mask is my face.
Can you take off the mask?
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Why not?
Because you'll stop talking to me.
Why is that?
Because you won't like what you see.
What will I see?
Well, you'll stop talking to me.
Okay, this is gonna take forever. Okay. Hi, I'm Bagor. I was raised by wolves. Do you mind if I see your face for a second?
You were raised in the wild,
Yep.
so
in a forest.
you're not really all about that society thing, right?
Not really. It's kind of
Cool.
confusing, actually.
Cool. You got any drugs?
Um, let me see. Nope.
Do you?
Most definitely no. Although I do remember once that I ate some, like, there was kind of like a fruit around and it made me kind of dizzy, but I don't have one right now. So maybe next time I come,
Man,
if I survive.
I just need a little fix, you know. It's
At this point,
Great.
Athos
We got a
comes
junkie.
on the inside of the doorway, like in the doorway, just leaning up against the side, is just rubbing his forehead.
there's a lot of you.
He just waves with his other hand. Doesn't bother saying anything at this mess.
Oh, maybe you do. Athos, do you have drugs?
Yeah, if anyone of us would have drugs, it would be Athos.
Why would that be the case? I'm pretty sure I don't. I mean, unless you count hider blood as a drug, but I wouldn't.
I mean, it's a doll. Like, how bad could poison be for it?
Wow.
Can you eat? I asked the doll.
I don't really need to eat.
But can you?
Sure.
Are you organic in nature?
Sure.
Are you just pretending to be a doll?
Well, this is a lot easier.
A lot easier than what?
The alternative.
Which is taking off your face, and if you take off your mask, we won't talk to you anymore. Yada yada.
Are you gonna try to kill us like everything else in this maze?
Oh,
That's
no,
good
I
question.
won't fight you unless you try to go through the secret door. Oh, whoops!
What? Wait.
No, never, nothing. You got any drugs?
No. I got a passive perception of 18. You cannot lie to me, little girl.
What's a fourth wall?
Huh. Maybe I have something. Let's share secrets. Okay?
Maybe use that passive perception of 14 to find the secret passageway. Well, what if we accidentally find the secret door? Would you still attack us?
There's no secret door, and if there were,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to guard it.
How you meant to guard this not real secret door?
By hurting people that try to go through the door that there's no door.
So
I really just need something to take the edge off right now.
if we didn't want to fight with you, where would we not want to go in this room?
You should just turn around and go back the way you came.
I start heading the opposite direction of that.
Stop.
Oh, maybe I have something. I'm gonna try to distract her with a couple of the black roses that I have from that old room. And I'm gonna try to, like, okay, so grab one of these and then you crush it like this, and you make it into a dust. And do you maybe have any paper?
She's definitely like turning between you and Morgan.
Hey,
Keeping an
I'm
eye
gonna
on
I'm
him.
gonna need a hand over here. Do you want the stuff or not?
You said you didn't have any. Is
I-
this good stuff?
I don't know. I found it here. I haven't tried it. Isn't that fun? Morgan, hurry up.
I'm going to attempt to search for this hidden doorway.
Are you a snitch?
Ooh.
Whoa. Athos was a snitch.
Athos very audibly sighs. It's like a snitch. It's someone who tells on others to the authorities. Short version.
Oh, no. No, I don't. No.
Listen,
think
the
so.
Medusa's gonna be really mad if you guys just don't go back the way you came.
Wait, who?
The Medusa put me here.
The Medusa put you here?
Ooh. So you know her? Is she cute? Is she really a she? Because we've been getting weird info.
I mean, she seems fine.
And then she
What
put
do you
you
want us
here
to call you
too.
by?
What was that, Athos?
What do you want us to call you by?
My name is Owen Nance, which is weird.
Hmm.
Athos shrugs. A name is a name. It's yours. Make it yours.
Own the name. Oh. Could I try to attempt to use my amazing persuasion skill to say that I'll give her some drugs if she shows us the secret passageway?
I would say you'd have disadvantage because you said you did not have any.
I'll take it. Boom.
God.
Boom. I offer the trade. I offer a deal that she couldn't refuse. I'll get her the best drugs.
Alright, well, listen.
Uh-huh.
I owe the Medusa a favor. I can't let you through this door.
Uh-huh. What if you were not around when we went through the door? Then you
Listen,
weren't
there's
letting us
other
through the
ways
door.
into that room. Why don't you just find the other secret doorways?
Oh, where is it?
I only know about this one.
But there's another one in the other room? Which room?
I haven't really left this room because I'm supposed to guard it.
Then how do you know that there's another secret
No.
passage?
Because I've
I
seen
don't
inside.
believe that.
I've seen inside this room, and there's other doors in there.
How about you open this door, we don't go in, but then we can see where the other door is?
So if
My
if
God.
I just open this door, you won't try to go through it. If I just open the door, you'll give me some drugs.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, give me the drugs.
But open the door first.
You said you'd give me the drugs.
Yeah, but how am I?
We had a deal. You give me the drugs.
If I give you the drugs, what stops you from just not opening the door for us?
Look at me.
Yes.
Do I look like I would lie to you?
Yes.
At that, Athos coughs into his fist.
When have I lied to you?
Uh,
See, I haven't.
Probably from the beginning. It's
Actually,
kind of
you did say there was no secret door. To be fair.
Oh, there's.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm kind of lost in the conversation. I just wanted to point that out. It's out there.
Good show.
Also, you didn't help me with this rose kind of thing. Just pointing stuff out.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've seen that you've also been unhelpful.
Alright, fine. Just show me the drugs. Show me that you have the drugs. And I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll open the door.
Okay, so I pretend to go through like my bag, and I find. Let's see. I think I still have some like a wine bottle in there. No, not a wine bottle. A wine bottle would be good. I get some of my some rations that was given to me, and I use minor illusion on it to make it look like drugs.
Are you attempting to hide your spellcasting?
Yes,
Roll sleight of hand.
easy. How's a 15? Oh, come on!
Hey,
What?
no
What is-
funny business.
Arthur's gonna check your bag for a sec.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sure. You mean the big one or this one?
The big one.
Sure.
Yeah, there are drugs in that one.
We have a vial of a red liquid.
That sounds
Says
like
from
drugs.
Animal Orb Control Guy.
I'm going to snag that hypnodisc we found and just conceal it in my hand.
Okay.
What? Why did you do that?
Do what? I'm just holding the bag open for you.
Let's see. What do we have? We have black goo, a goblet. Does
Yeah,
any
John,
of these
yeah,
look
that's
to drugs
cool.
like you? Like, do you think any of these are drugs?
I mean, I suppose some of it could be. We don't know what it is, so
Yes. Do it. Hand it over to me.
I'll give him the vial of red liquid we got from the animal controller. Wait, no,
Perfect.
never mind. That's not what I thought it was. Because there's a note there saying what it's similar to, and that's not what I thought it was.
I'll take it. And then I say, okay. I go to the door and say, okay, here are your drugs. And I show her.
What do you
The
have
vial.
again?
I'm not an expert, but I know that this is some powerful stuff.
What is it for my sake?
It's a liquid that they remember that spell guy with the animals.
Oh, so
the
you're
undead
giving him
animals, I
the
think.
red liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so she asks what it does. Is it an upper? Is it a downer?
So it's a medium.
Don't be a fool. It's a upper.
What?
It brings people up.
It's an upper. I mean,
Just don't listen to him. He's kind of weird. He's tried this stuff too
Alright,
many times.
I think I need a deception roll versus her insight.
Deception.
who's going to roll
Who's
it?
doing
It's gonna
that?
be the goal.
Of course. Let the -1 guy do it.
Sure, I'll do it. So what do I need? I need deception, right? Yeah, sure. Easy.
Yes.
Okay, you stand right there.
Uh-huh.
Don't move.
I'm not moving.
She walks behind some of the broken furniture and then goes up to part of a wall where you can see, and she kind of pushes it open, and it rotates like a hidden fireplace wall, or like just a part of the wall rotates open, and you can see into a large circular room.
Oh, wow.
I kind of realized that we're offering drugs to the equivalent of a child.
We don't know. We don't know
This
how
is
old
not
this is.
a very big doll, right?
From this angle, you can see across this large circular room there is another closed doorway, and inside the room
Mm-hmm.
is a large mutated mass of a creature.
Huh.
Does it look like the Medusa's son?
Definitely not.
Thank God. I don't want to kill more of her sons.
Since I have aberration as a greater favorite enemy, can I tell if it's one of those?
No, it's more of a monstrosity.
Okay.
She then forces the door closed and says there's also another door that way that you can't see, and she points a little bit more north.
Can I figure out where it is?
So she points
Give it a try.
somewhere this way. And you also saw a door this way, and it's a pretty large room. But if you kind of, and she also said before the other doors were hidden. All right, well, just give me that vial now.
Okay. All right. I tell her, like, while I'm handing over, be very careful. This is some powerful stuff that might not kick in immediately. And I hand her the vial.
She immediately uncorks it and smells it.
Wait.
Whoa, whoa,
Don't
whoa.
break that. You gotta put it on your skin first. Like, there's a process to this. Trust me. He drank it. That's why he's so weird. Put it on your skin. Like, slightly above
Nope.
under the eyes. And then let it rest there.
Alright. I think she knows what she's doing.
Really? You do? You think that?
I'm actually kind of interested in what this potion actually does to her.
She dips one of her fingers, which is made of some kind of cloth material, and it absorbs some of the liquid. And she kind of takes that finger and sticks it under the mask and kind of rubs it on in her cheek area.
At this point, I'm going to slip back out around the corner and get my bow out just in case.
I'm not feeling anything.
I told you
You're
it
not?
takes time. Oh,
Hmm. Let me see. Take off the mask. I need to see something.
That's a bad idea.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. I have seen really weird things.
If I were
It's
high
gonna be
right
fine.
now, maybe I'd let you, but I'm not. So go away.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
We exit. I exit the room.
I go back with them. So
You kind of
what
watch as
was
she
really
dumps
that?
more of the vial onto her hand and it absorbs and wildly rubs her hand between the mask and her face.
I wonder if he'll do anything.
Around the corner, Athos will shake his head.
Can I do
I'm
like
gonna
a
keep.
post?
I wanna keep tweaking to see what does she do when she finds out it doesn't do anything.
Can I do like a post-mortem arcana check to see if I know what that liquid it was?
It would be more of a
Would be more what medicine, more nature.
probably just a plain intelligence check.
Okay.
We had it listed as something that was similar to my trap set lubricant.
We just made her rub oil on her face.
Can't you get high off of oil?
I mean, maybe if
With
she's
some of those.
Oof. Bigger.
Yeah, that's could be drugs. You'll never know.
Yeah, could be. All right. So from what we learned from getting a peek into that room, can we kind of figure out where the other entrance is to get to it?
You do notice that the room to get into the wall, is curved in that area. So anywhere else you find a curved wall, you might have the chance to find a hidden door.
Well, we learned something today. Wanna peek around to see if she's still rubbing that on her face.
She's holding her head sideways and using one hand to peel the mask further from her face and just dumping the vial in between.
Can I go all eagle eye and maybe check what's under the mask from here?
Sure. You're gonna make a last perception check.
Boom! Yeah!
I was a bit literal.
You can see the remains of flesh, but it is decayed and gray.
Okay, I'm gonna go with undead on that one. She looks sick. Maybe we should go to other places.
It's fine by me.
Okay.
This way, and Athos tilts his head towards the door right there next to us.
So reminder that this is some kind of room with bloodstained walls with runes and other shifting lines and patterns carved into them. And there's a distorted mass of black and white lines that vibrate in the shape of a person.
Okay, so
What's the lighting like?
Pretty dark in this room. there's kind of a dull glow surrounding the person shape.
And the blood's on the walls, right?
Yes.
Can we see a way out from here?
There looks to be a door west and a door north.
Do we want to try to pass stealthily? Maybe?
It's a pretty small room.
So it's gonna see us probably.
It does appear that it's facing you and staring at you even now.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in slowly and see if it reacts.
As soon as you enter into the room, this mass rushes for you immediately.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Like, is it aggressive? Like, trying to
It
attack?
doesn't look like it slows down, and as it hits you, make a
Oh, crap.
charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
My best one. Oh, I'm safe.
You
Damn.
feel another mind, another entity trying to pierce you and take over your body, but you find out a way to fight and to shut it out.
Is this like the golden ghost? Was it trying to possess me?
It was trying to possess you in some form.
That aggressive action, there was plenty
Hell
of
no.
justification for Athos to draw an arrow and shoot it.
Is it still near me?
Yeah, it's still like trying to strangle you.
Okay, I'm going bear. It's on, bitch.
I fully expect that arrow to just pass straight through without doing anything. If I'm shooting anyway.
Yes, your arrows fly straight through. You're sure that you would have hit it. I will say we'll roll initiative, but I don't know how long this will actually last. We'll do it anyway.
Yay, we gotta press a button.
Are your arrows magic, Athas?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Generally, I've been hitting ghosts with the damage from Hunter's Mark. But I don't have that available right now, so not an option.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, Athos, you can take another turn.
Yeah. I'll get my put my bow away and get out the +1 dagger that I have. And I could close and try to slash at it. It feels wrong to do so, but I will. Yeah, so I'll step up towards it, and it
It's
counts
on
as-
top of Begor, by the way. So it's okay.
Yeah, so I'll step up next to Bugor and slash at it a few times with the +1 dagger.
Slash.
Oh yeah. That's pretty potent. That's all I need really.
Damn.
But you can see in some of the adjacent rooms to the north and to the west, there are more of these things. And they each look slightly different.
It didn't get to my turn, so did I go bear or not? Like, am I still
That's up to you.
a half-orc? I'm still gonna go a bear.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn into a bear just in case. Now, let's see, where do I put my... There you go.
I think I'm actually going to get out one of the torches I have and ask for everyone together to light it. Since they have magic fire powers and all.
I'm a bear, so I cannot do that right now.
Can I give him some magic things? I think.
I just want a torch to be lit so you can just do
Oh,
literally any cantrip that produces heat.
I can firebolt it. I'll firebolt his torch.
It would actually take a couple times to, because it's such a fast burst of heat. It's not enough
Even though it
to
says
light
it,
on fire, but you can do it a couple times.
but since a flammable object hit by the spell ignites,
Okay.
if it isn't being worn or carried.
I mean, presumably a torch is
Yeah,
flammable.
you can allow it to.
That's true.
Yeah, and
No,
then
I tell him he has to put it on the ground first.
I will take the advice of the Madcaster.
Trust me, it doesn't work if it's in your hands.
That is advice I'm perfectly happy to take.
Zach with some fire. I do the gun hands at it.
Pew pew.
I do make the pew pew sounds, even though like the spell itself does a pew pew noise. Oh god, is saying pew pew the way that I actually like call for the spell?
It is now.
Is that my chant?
That's your verbal component, yeah.
I've learned the secrets of unlocking magic. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Behold my terrible magic powers! Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. So my plan with that is just to basically now hold the torch in my left hand as an offhand weapon. With my +1 dagger in my right hand.
And then Oh right. You're not wearing anything while you're there, correct?
Not technically, no.
So I can touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor, and a protective magical force surrounds it. Yeah. I'm going to cast a magic armor on my bear friend.
Yay!
13 plus dex.
13 plus dex. Where is my bear form? Let me
Wow.
check
I've just
how
been
much
assuming
dex.
that spell was caster only.
That's
No, it's a
13.
willing creature. Yeah.
That
Wait,
makes
wait,
my
Wait, is
AC
that lower?
13.
Is that lower than your usual AC?
No, since it's a bear, the natural armor is only 12, which is
It only
why
increases it
I
by one.
usually just go
Okay.
bark skin and then bear.
Oh,
Yeah, bark
interesting.
skin's really good.
Yeah.
And it does, like, the thing is that the bear has 0 dex.
Huh.
It has 20 strength, so it's a +5. But
Oh,
it's
interesting.
not very dexterous. It's a bear.
Yeah. Huh. Well, it's one more. It's one more point of AC.
Yeah, it's better.
And can you stack the mage armor and the bark?
No.
Oh, do they both just
Well-
change the base?
Let me see.
Actually, with the wording on Barkskin, maybe, but it wouldn't do anything. Then one of the two probably wouldn't be doing anything.
No, the AC cannot be less than 16.
16.
So
Okay, yeah. So they wouldn't
mage
actually do
armor
anything.
will be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can only use one AC calculation at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Barkskin technically, I don't think is an AC calculation, but it's
But, like,
it's
it puts a
fine
limit.
every-
It just
Yeah.
it just makes it 16.
Like, I guess you don't have to concentrate for the mage armor.
That's
Yeah.
the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
So we're going then.
Which one?
I don't know. It's Athos's turn, I think. If we're continuing on with the rule, the turns.
I'll cast Baleful Gaze at him and then start going north. I'm not
Okay.
actually casting it, but I'm looking at him like I would be if I could.
You walk into this other room.
As I walk, I'm basically going to keep a readied action at all times to attack any of the things that come close to me.
When you walk into this room, why don't you make a wisdom saving throw?
Not better enough.
This turn, you spend your action stabbing yourself with whatever weapon you have on hand.
Oh crap.
Yeah, alright. I suppose I don't get to roll against my own AC, do I?
Oh, sure, go for it.
Curse my high dexterity.
I think you can just do the first one. You don't have to do two.
Alright.
You don't have to attack yourself twice.
I mean, I suppose
So,
I
yeah,
could-
you kind of just walk in the room and they notice you just stab yourself.
I suppose I
Bagor.
could have attacked myself with the torch, since I'm technically using it as a weapon, but getting set on fire even less.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bagor.
You said there was another one in this room, right?
Yes.
Can I see it from the door without coming in?
Yes.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Can I make enough way so that I can like jump into it and don't like not give it any time to do anything?
You can try.
Like a giant bear pouncing on it. All right. Do you want me to roll something?
No, just roll your attack.
Okay. And bite.
Jump.
Jump attack. By the way, since I'm level 6, just in case it matters, my attacks are magical. just in case.
Okay.
As a bear, as an animal. And I got multi-attack, so if he survives that, I'm gonna hit it with my claws.
Yeah, hit it with the claws.
17. So 7 and 12.
You can definitely tell it's having a large effect on this creature. But it's still here.
Alright, and I'm gonna be on standby in the meantime.
I will let Morgan go.
Okay. I'll go up and support our bear friend at the doorway. Can I shoot the thing from where I am?
Sure. It might
Yeah.
have like a slightly higher AC because you gotta shoot around Bagor.
I have a bear in the way. So wait, sorry, I'll shoot the firebolt and like bounce it off the floor, like between the bear's legs, to hit the enemy. How's a 14?
Let me check which guy this is. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. I go pew pew. Firebolt goes, like right below you, and like bounces off the floor and hits the.
And its
What does it
form
look like again?
completely shatters.
Yeah. What do these look like again?
It's like a knot of black and white lines, distorted.
Okay.
So then this, I guess they will act, and this one approaches towards Athos with incredible speed.
If that's a 2-hit roll, then yes.
2 points of damage.
I like that damage roll. What's the secondary effect?
Nothing.
You instantly die. No?
That was the effect, and you wouldn't bother rolling damage.
Athos. You can have a
With the-
turn.
Great big scowl on his face. Athos will wrench a dagger out from himself and slash at that thing a couple times.
As you look at this thing in order to stab it again, its form mesmerizes you again, and make a wisdom save. Manage to resist as you swing at it, but it's a lot harder to hit than you were initially expecting, so only one of your attacks hits.
Alright. Athos is not happy about things that try to make him harm himself.
Bagor and then Morgan.
Alright. So I'm gonna go back. How much? Where is the ruler? I think I can just make it with 40 feet. Yeah, I got 40 feet of movement as a bear. So I'm gonna go to Athos and try to hit that thing as well.
Okay, roll your attacks.
Here comes the bite. And do I roll for claws?
Yes.
Okay, coming up.
This
That's
one,
a 10.
Yeah, that's a miss. And this one appears to be a lot harder than the one you just killed. You sure
Huh.
you've done a lot of damage to it, but its form is still pretty solid. And I guess
That's it.
also make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Let me see.
Yeah, you're fine.
17.
You feel when you start to look at it, like its distortion starts drawing you in, and you manage to snap yourself out of it. Morgan?
Can I do that behind Athos and shoot? Yep. Is this good?
Sure.
Yep. I'm going to attempt to hit it with a scorching ray. So, how does this work again? I create three-way ray. Okay. Yeah, so I rolled 3 times. And each hit does 2d6 fire damage.
Yes.
That's 1, 2, 3.
So you do not have advantage, but you get
So 7,
20
6,
total
7.
damage.
Yep.
As all 3 attacks hit.
Goes up in smoke. Oh, burn the shadow alive.
Those 3 come from the same spell at the same time?
Yes.
Yep. This is a level
Damn.
2 spell.
That's a very good level 2 spell.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I could also be targeting several different things if I wanted to.
Cool.
This thing is going to attack Bagur, I guess.
Oof.
Yep, that
for
hits.
14 points, and then is going to try to retreat as deep into the corner as possible. So you would both have an opportunity attack.
Okay, so here goes mine. That's a crit.
Oh, wow.
My god.
Where are you going?
Athos is snarling at it as he tries to retreat.
Athos, you can have a turn.
All right. Well, I certainly don't want to let it get away or anything. So, if I could take a charge action, I would because it'd be in character right now. But I don't think it could. So I just step forward and attack it a couple times.
Make a wisdom saving throw. Instead, you attempt to plunge the dagger in yourself. We'll take your first roll. 14 misses you.
Yeah, 16 AC.
So that was your turn. You kind of like look at it to stab it, and then you stare and get mesmerized by its shapes, and you don't realize what you're doing until after the dagger's inside of you when you snap out of it. Pagor.
Will it take an action to move Athos away from it?
You would have to grapple him, yeah. It'd take up one of your attacks.
And Athos is certainly not willing to just get moved away.
I sense some aggression from Athos. I'm gonna go around, just in case.
I mean, Asbury, you're
Maybe
probably
next
thinking,
step.
it's like, step
Yeah.
over me.
No, I just want to lock the thing in the corner so it can go away. And go for it. And this one.
Can you also make a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom coming up. Oh, okay.
So you start to look up this thing and veer up as you are ready to bite down onto it, but then you kind of just get caught staring at it. And then the next thing you know, your paw's in your mouth, and you're chomping down for 6 damage on yourself.
Crap. Okay, so 6.
Morgan, you can no longer see this thing. It's shoving itself as far in the corner as possible. You can't see it without entering the room.
Alright. I'll enter the room.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Who saw that coming? How's a 9 do for you?
What kind of weapons are you carrying right now?
I have a...
What do you have drawn for combat?
just my magic coin. I would have a crossbow on in like my backpack. I had a couple of daggers in it also. But right now it's just, my bare fists and my arcane focus.
Why don't you punch yourself?
Okay.
Just roll a d20.
D20. Sure. Is it?
You miss.
You're very
I
lucky.
miss. I miss. I tried to punch myself and I miss.
You
You
enter
move
the
too
room and
fast
you look
for
around the
yourself.
corner and you just stare at the darkness and the dancing lights of its form.
Uh-huh.
And you end up slapping yourself out of it.
Okay.
Next up, it's going to, I guess, go back to Athos for one strike. As it lashes out for 13 points of damage. Then Athos can retaliate.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to look at it, Damien. I'm just going to drop the torch, bring my dagger up with both hands over my head, and jump at it. Like, so dagger point down, jumping at it. Hey, if I don't have to see it,
You'd have disadvantage if you attack without looking.
sure.
14 misses.
I imagine I just like hit the wall or something and stumble back a step or two.
Yeah. You get a second attack?
Not really. I mean, technically by rules, yes, but the way I
Okay.
described that.
Sure. Bagor.
Okay. No, I'm gonna keep looking at it, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna try to bite
Make
it.
a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. That's a 14.
That's probably okay.
Okay, so coming up, bite and claw.
Yeah, your attack rolls with bear are pretty high.
We go. So that's 20.
with your magical claws, you finally get a bite, like what feels like a chunk out of it, but before it dissolves, and then you just slap it with your big bear paw, and it disintegrates.
Hey.
Yeah. I start dancing like those bears in Warcraft.
Yeah. Now, usually in combat, sitting back with his bow, Athos is very composed and such. This, not so much right now. He is very visibly panting and seething.
I'm gonna pat you in the head.
That was distinctly unpleasant. After a few moments trying to compose himself, but he'll bend down and grab the torch up again. Alright, let's keep moving and get out of this place.
Alright.
To the right, I think. Circling around that room.
To the
Sounds good
right,
to me.
it is definitely not one of these rooms, and there's not a dude in it.
Oh, by the
However-
way, if possible, I want to be ready to drop form and cast maybe a healing word.
I
dropping
think
form
it's
is
a bonus
bonus
action to
action.
drop form, so you'd have to have an action more in mind.
Okay. Well, I just want to be ready to, if anything attacks like Athos, since he's the one being hit the most, like to drop and maybe heal him.
Yeah, I'm still at 34 HP, so I probably won't be one shot by anything we've encountered so far.
Yeah, just being there.
There's a pile of dead oku slumped over in this room. But otherwise, the rest of the room is filled with shelves full of glass eyes in jars.
Like
Uh-oh.
regular eyes that are glass and not like the giant gem eyes we saw earlier.
Yeah, these are regular sized eyes.
Okay.
Are they like my glass eye?
They're not made of gem and like hard and rocky. These are a lot more normal.
Oh, thank God.
Bagur, you notice that the wall at the back of this room is slightly curved.
Ooh, I want to go at it. I want to try to see if there's a secret entrance.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. There you are. Is 13 enough?
I say since you know what you're kind of looking for, you can press your bare paws at certain areas of the floor or the wall, and eventually you find a spot where pressure starts to make the wall give way.
As he does that, I'm gonna walk back and forth along the wall a bit, looking at the eyes and see if they happen to be following me or anything like that.
No, they don't appear to be moving at all.
Alright.
Although, Morgan, when you walk into the room, you get the sense that these eyes are magical in some way. You kind of get just a very low magical aura coming off of them.
It's a low magic vibe.
First of all, we don't see the doll in here, right?
Nope. you see that gross monstrosity of a mutated mass.
Well, does it look like it's alive?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
is
it's
it moving? I'm gonna start making conversation as a bear, even though nobody's gonna understand me.
I nod along.
I can probably try to get the gist of what you're talking about with the understanding bit.
No. Well, I'm gonna point to these two doors. I'm gonna point to this one and then to this one. Like, where do we go?
Athos is not particularly eager to go back where we came from.
I wonder why. Well,
Yeah.
if we're going this way, I'm gonna go in first, just in case, like to be a wall.
I'll put my dagger away and kind of drop my torch into a bit of empty floor and get out my bow.
I'm not going to disagree with a bear.
If you guys are going in that direction, I think we should save it for next time.
Okay.
So
good to me.
We can stop here for the night
Okay.
and
Okay.
run into that later.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
I'm getting fairly tired, so.
Very well. Yeah, it's almost 1 in the morning here.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Good night,
Same, guys. See you next week.